second NFL start, second time you've led the team to the winning points in the final drive. Just what that means to you and how it keeps this kind of team engaged. If we can just keep it close, we give.
Yeah, that was a big one for us. You know, you don't want to fall down 0-2. Needed that first win. Defense obviously kept us in tonight, and then Brett at the end doing his job, and 88 on that last drive and the protection, and then Noah Brown catching the tip ball. It's pretty incredible.
Patrick walking down Cowboys.com. Speaking of Noah Brown, can you talk about the game that he had and the matchup of this magnitude?
Yeah, he's a baller. We've been together since we were rookies. We're still around, and he just keeps getting better and better every year. And he earned that starting spot, and you guys got to see it tonight. Why? All he does is make tough catches. All he is in the right place at the right time. The fourth down early on, got in there perfectly, cut that one loose, and he was there. He's a heck of a player.
Cooper, Tim Kalishaw, Dallas Morning News. The first fourth down on that first drive, did you take a couple steps toward the sideline before you found out you were going for it? And what does that do for the team to have that kind of confidence?
Yeah, I was glad we went for it after missing the throw on third down. We were in our own territory, right? 40, yeah. So it was aggressive, and Noah made it work. Protection was good, and that was big for us to get off on the right foot.
Noah, you mentioned the protection. I'm sorry.
We have one. Clarence Hill Forward Star Telegram. Are you excited? You happy?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Winning NFL games is a lot of fun.
Just talk about just the feeling in that locker room, because you look subdued now, but just the confidence that they have in you and what you're showing them that you can hold the fort.
Yeah, you just want to do your job, trust your teammates. Tonight we were smart. We ran the ball, a couple long drives early on, got our defensive breather, and then those guys just hung on at the end. The second half, we went 3-and-out a couple times, and those guys they deserve all the credit.
Todd Archer with ESPN. When you go out there for that last drive, what are you thinking? Are you thinking just positive play on the first play and get it going, or are you thinking big picture? What's in your mind?
I was thinking great job by Terp, getting us, not backed up, got us out there a little bit. We only needed Brett's got a big leg. His range is pretty out there, so you just had to get a few first downs. That first down we always talk about in 2 minutes important, and CD making a good play on the first one, and then Noah's tip catch, and we were able to get in range.
Jory Epstein, USA Today. I believe this was the first time in almost 3 years that y'all scored touchdowns on your first 2 offensive drives. How much does that mean, and how much did that help y'all the rest of the game with the way you wanted to split the run and pass in the game?
Yeah, the fast start was key. We got up. We could let our D-line kind of get after them in passing situations, and starting fast was key. It's something we talked about all week. We got finished probably a little better in the second half, but in the end it worked out.
Coop, Chris on 105.3 The Fan. You were talking about your protection. Could you talk a little bit about the offensive line and the job they did for you?
Yeah, heck of a job. We really ran the rock. TP had the long one. Was awesome early on. It was a big explosive run. We had a good plan, and those guys were on it. And even our not so good runs, we're still getting 2, 3, just staying ahead of the chains. And that's really important.
Shereen Williams, Pro Football Talk. Cooper, is this showing you with what you've done in the preseason in these 2 games to start that you could be a full-time starter in this league?
Yeah, every time you're out there, you just want to go play ball, do your job. I'm fortunate to be on a very good football team. That helps. Great players around me. And, you just want to keep getting better. It was in the end, it's only my second career start, and so you just want to keep improving. Tons of stuff to look at and learn from, and that's what we'll do this week.
Cooper, Stu Meyer from the Horn 104.9 FM in Austin. You talked about Noah Brown being a quality wide receiver. It looked like you and he had some great chemistry, particularly in the first half. Was there, a lot of work between you two this week, or was it, as you mentioned, just that past relationship?
Yeah, getting to work with the first group this week was obviously huge. Usually you don't get those reps. CD and Noah. Luckily, Noah I've thrown to for years. So, and he's in the right spot at the right time. Cut a couple loose pretty early tonight, and he came out, was break good, and the ball was there.
Cooper, Mike Leslie, WFA. You guys did have the fast start, the field goal drive even there before halftime. But then in the second half, before that final drive, it was 3 punts and a fumble. How did you guys summon the confidence at that point? Because it had been a little bit of a struggle in the second half to then go execute on that.
Yeah, I got a little choppy, kind of fell out of rhythm there in the third. We kept them off the scoreboard, but they had some long drives. And we, like you said, a couple punts, 3 and outs. Tough to find a rhythm. Then we have the fumble. You just keep playing. That's all we do. I mean, when you're out there, it's really all you're thinking about is just next play, next play, next play. You kind of forget everything else. Something we preach, we work 2-minute all the time. In our situation there at the end, guys did a great job being able to clock the ball, run back to the line. It was well done.
Bob Del Giorno from Fox Sports Radio, Texarkana. You were talking about the last drive. It was so epic. When you first got in the huddle, did you say anything to the team in the huddle right before the final drive and the winning field goal?
I don't remember anything specifically. It's probably let's go. Here we go. This is why we do it. This is our time. And those guys, like I said, it's a fun group, good group. Tons of leaders all over the place. Not everyone needs to get hyped up. They know their job. They know what to do, and you just go play ball.
Cooper, we've heard all week from your teammates from McCarthy about how well you know this offense. Can you take us through one of the plays or decision you made today that reflects that?
I think trusting some stuff early on, trusting the coverage, trusting exactly where guys will be. Kellen was on it tonight. He had us in a good rhythm, especially third down in the first half. But yeah, just knowing yourself gives you a chance. That's kind of what I pride myself on.
How helpful was Dak? What are some of the things he was kind of telling you in between series?
Yeah, he was up and down, defense, offense, all night, hyping everyone up. Like I said before, he's our leader. He's our guy, and his influence is always on this football team. And he was telling guys, "Let's go, it's our time," things like that, and looked like it paid off.
That it? Good.
Thanks.
Thanks.